What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am of course Lethal Apollo. Hope everybody's doing fine and well, having a great day. In this video I'm going to show you guys how you can complete the solo Easter egg for the latest Call of Duty Zombies map, Forsaken. This is the easiest Easter egg to complete in Cold War Zombies in my opinion, and after following this guide you should do this with ease. With that being said, let's jump right into this video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. So when you spawn in, you're going to need to activate this teleporter. You're going to start a 30-second lockdown. I use this time to collect points on the perk machine and start blitzing through the rounds. The rounds will continue to flip over here anyway, whether you kill zombies or not, but I like to get around 15 to 16,000 points before I leave this area. That way we can buy our perks nice and early and get the whole map opened up straight away. So you just want to continue to follow these icons. They're going to lead you to this teleporter that will take us to any town. You want to head in towards the video store where we're going to be looking for an item. This can be found just on the boxes here. If not, it'll be on the shelf there where it is in my gameplay, or it'll be just on these boxes as if you're coming towards the arcade. Then you want to make your way to the TV store for the second part. This can be found either behind the counter where it is in my gameplay, on this little trolley thing just here, or it'll be on the second shelf in the window between the TVs. Then if you head into the cinema, there's another piece that can be on the bench there, just behind the counter where it is in my gameplay, or the mannequin will be holding it just by the door. Then if you come into Burger Town, the fourth and final piece will be either underneath this US flag here on the corner, it'll be in the chip fryer where it is in my gameplay, or on the counter. Once you've collected all four of those pieces, you can make your way to repair the teleporter. Hold square X or interact to rebuild the teleporter, and then you want to head straight into the bunker. By heading down to the bunker here, we're going to be lifting the lockdown. We're going to be spawning in an abomination. An abomination is similar to a Margwa. It has two main attacks. It has a charge attack and an electric shock attack. However, it can chomp you if it gets really close. I recommend buying a combat bow here. At least try and upgrade your weapon to tier 1. Maybe a stim shot or molotovs can also be very useful. If you find you don't have enough salvage just yet, then that's fine. You can still take him out with a standard weapon quite easily. Okay, so what I like to do is if you bring him back around near this armor station, you've got a couple of pillars here that you can use for protection against both of his attacks. You can see just before he attacks you, one of his eyes will illuminate blue. This is your opportunity to inflict maximum damage on the abomination. As I said, the combat bow works pretty well against him. It inflicts damage per second, so it can be kind of handy while you're sliding out the way and stuff. But basically, once you've killed the abomination, you want to jump through that portal. This will bring us to the watchtower. You need to interact with this button in the middle of the room here, and this will lift the Pack-a-Punch machine. Go ahead and Pack-a-Punch if you've got enough points. This is not that important at this stage in the game. Don't forget to come over to this shutter here and interact with this second button. This will start a mini little cutscene where we're going to be introduced to Zykov. You can hold square to skip the cutscene. We're going to carry on with the Easter egg in this video. So you want to come to the fuel processing station and interact with this yellow box in the corner here just above these yellow gas pipes. This will start a lockdown in this area. You're going to be locked down in here for around a minute and 30 seconds or so. But this gets very hectic pretty quickly, guys. So I wouldn't recommend starting this lockdown until you've at least got tier 1 on your weapon. I recommend having it Pack-a-Punched with Brain Rot. Brain Rot can be really useful here. And then you can also go in there with your ether shrouds, monkey bombs and things like that. Once you've finished the lockdown, you'll be able to pick up this golden ball. This is one piece of 3 that we need to collect. To collect the second piece, you need to come into the arcade and you need to have dead wire on your weapon. You need to shoot a zombie near this Grand Prix machine to electrocute it and switch the machine on. It then costs 2,000 points to control the RCXD. You need to control the RCXD and bring it to the TV store. But if it hits a zombie, it will destroy the car, so bear that in mind and try and do this in between rounds. Now what I like to do is come straight out in between a round, fly to the TV store, and then you go behind the counter. The pulse will remove the cover from this vent here, and then you need to go into the back of the TV store just behind these shelves, and you need to jump while the RCXD is pulsing. This will push the TV screen forward and you'll be able to collect this when you return to the map. If you fail this, which I have done, I'm not sure exactly how I failed this, you can just go back to the machine and do it again. Come into the TV store and collect the TV as soon as you've successfully done that step. That is the second of 3 pieces. On to the third part for the ether neutralizer then. You need to come into the boardroom here where you'll see there's like a chandelier in the corner there. An abomination will charge at you, and if you've stood in the right spot, the abomination will charge the wall and reveal the third piece. You want to go ahead and pick this up. If this doesn't fall first or second time, that's fine, you just need to run around and get the abomination lined up just underneath it again. So as I mentioned earlier on in the game, you want to be working on getting your perks as early as possible, and you also need to get the wonder weapon for the next step of this Easter egg. So I'm going to include the wonder weapon guide here as well. So if you come into the bunker area, you'll get an abomination spawning in most cases. You need him to electrocute one of these purple crystals that are located around the map. I find this easier to bait him at this doorway here. As soon as he tries to electrocute you, he will reveal a crystal. You want to go ahead and collect that crystal. That's 1 piece of 3. We now need to go and find a tormentor. So before you find the tormentor, you want to use a flamethrower. This is the most consistent way to do this, and when you hear the tormentor or see one, just use the flamethrower to kill him. This will reveal the second crystal. We can move on to the third one, which will be in Jim's Donuts. This will spawn in 2 rounds after you start the Easter egg activation in the watchtower. You'll be given an audio cue when it enters the map, and you'll also see it come down like a meteor. So if you come near this in Jim's Donuts, this will start a little attack wave where some plague hounds will attack you. You'll get 2 or 3 tempests, 2 or 3 mimics, and you'll need to kill all the threats in the area. You can leave the area, you're not locked down at all, and you just need to take them all out basically. As soon as you've took them out, you can collect the crystal and then bring all 3 of them to the particle accelerator room, where you're going to place them in this glass tank at the back of the room here. Then you'll need to get around 10 melee kills in the vicinity, which will reveal the Chrysalax. This is the wonder weapon for this map, and it is pretty awesome in my opinion. You can also get it from a legendary reward. You can also get it from the mystery box, and I also recommend pack-a-punching it as soon as possible. This can be also used as a machine gun type weapon. You just press up on the D-pad and it can be used as an automatic weapon, and as I said, it's quite powerful pack-a-punched. We're now ready to move on to the crystal step, where you'll notice there's 3 purple crystals. There's 1 at the storage area where we spawned, there's 1 on this rooftop here, and there's 1 in the particle accelerator room. They've got 3 orbs floating around, and you need to destroy those 3 orbs. As soon as you inflict damage on one of those orbs, the other 2 will speed up. You will also get zombies and mimics and stuff sprinting at you here, so it can get a little tricky. But as soon as you've destroyed 3 of those orbs, you want to pull out your Chrysalax and melee this purple crystal here. This will reveal a crystal shard. You want to go ahead and pick this up. This will be equipped as one of your tacticals, and you'll be able to throw it just like you would a stun grenade or using a stim shot. Once you throw this towards the abomination should swallow this, and then you will see his tail start to glow. When his tail starts to glow, kill him, and this will reveal the catanized version of the crystal. Then you want to go to the storage area and repeat the same process. Again, you've got the 3 orbs. You want to go ahead and destroy those 3 orbs. The wonder weapon works really good against those. Use your Chrysalax, again, melee the dark ether crystals, reveal the crystal shard, pick that up, throw it into the abomination's mouth. The abomination will swallow it. As soon as his tail starts to glow, go ahead and kill the abomination, and again this will reveal the second catanized crystal. Then you want to go to the particle accelerator room. Again, repeat the same process. Destroy the 3 orbs, pull out your Chrysalax, melee the crystals, reveal the crystal shard, go ahead and collect that, throw it into the abomination's mouth. And again guys, if the abomination doesn't catch it first time, that's fine. You can just go ahead and pick a second shard up right away. They just respawn instantly. Once the abomination swallows that shard, again, kill the abomination. Collect the catanized version of the crystal. And that's it, guys. You've got all 3 of the catalyzed crystals, and you've got the ether neutralizer. You want to go to this workbench at the back of Main Street, and then this will take around a minute to warm up. When you're ready, guys, you want to go ahead and activate that. This will start a little escort sequence. Now, I recommend making sure you've got all your perks and stuff here. There will be another final opportunity to do so, but you could really do with your perks in this scenario here. This little orb will float down the road and you'll need to escort it. You're locked in this blue circle and zombies will continue to attack you. It'll be nice and casual at first, but it does get more intense the further down the road you get. Now, this orb will also run out of energy and you need to leave the circle every now and again and melee one of these fire crystals to recharge it. Now, when you do this, you take damage while you're out of the circle, and also zombies attack you while you're out of the circle. So the Cryzalax again is an awesome weapon in this scenario, because for each kill you get with it, it gives you a little bit of health and a little bit of armor. So you can use this to your advantage and use the Cryzalax to kill zombies while you're out of the circle, so you don't take too much damage. You'll just need to escort this orb all the way down the road until it stops. When it stops, you'll be met with a big metal door, which is the entrance to the boss fight, and as I said, you'll get your final opportunity to pack a punch, use the workbench, craft any craftables like tacticals. I recommend taking molotovs and monkeys in there with you. You could also use those new ether grenades, whatever they are. Recommend that you use your armor, get it upgraded to tier 3 if you can. A death machine is very useful in here, and as I said, the monkey bombs, and make sure your special ability is ready to go. When you enter the boss fight, you're going to be met with the Forsaken. He's got 2 pieces of armor that you need to start inflicting damage on right away. This is his left and right shoulder. I like to use the death machine here. It just tears through his armor really quickly. As you can see, it'll say immune, and then you want to do the same to the other shoulder pad. Now, Samantha will be waiting for energy here. You'll see a little ring of fire, and this is where Samantha needs some charging. You're going to need to kill around 10 to 15 zombies in this circle to charge Samantha, so she can go and charge the cannon for you. Then you can use the cannon to inflict some damage onto the Forsaken. This will inflict around 25% damage. The Forsaken will send a few attacks out towards you. You've got an orb attack, which can be quite dangerous. They congregate together, and the closer they are, the stronger they get, and they inflict more damage the longer you're in there. He's also got this electrified attack where he electrocutes you, which can tear through your armor and do some serious damage again. And then he's got a frost attack, which slows you down considerably. It doesn't inflict much damage, but it slows you so much that the zombies inflict the damage for him. Once you've hit him with the second cannon and done around 50% damage, you'll be taken into a little cutscene, which is a dark vision. He's trying to convince us not to kill him here. Basically, he's trying to say, whatever the outcome, we're going to die anyway, so we should probably turn around. Samantha comes to rescue us from this dark vision, and you'll be returned back to the arena. You now need to inflict damage on his stomach area. Again, he's going to have his armor up, so Death Machine, Wonder Weapon, Ray Gun all works really well here. As soon as you've took that armor down, again you want to charge Samantha by killing around 10-12 zombies in her ring of fire. She will charge the cannons up again for you, and then you can go ahead and inflict another 25% damage. You're very close to the end of the boss fight here now, guys. He's going to get one more piece of armor on his head, and you're going to need to take that out. Again, use your Death Machine, Ray Gun, Wonder Weapon, all very effective. And then you want to make sure Samantha is fully charged, so the cannon is ready for you as soon as you are ready to take him out. You want to go ahead and take him out, this last 25%. I'm not going to spoil the end cutscene. I'll leave that for you guys to enjoy. If this guide has helped you out in any way, drop me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel with your notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. Thanks to each and every one of you guys for watching, especially if you made it this far. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. I'm Lethal Apollo, you guys are awesome, and I'll see you in my next video.
Weaver, the phase is expanding. Make sure you... Wrap it up. We're getting reports of outbreak zones expanding around the globe.
You will not consume this this world. Not as long as I am here.
Sam, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it.
I'm not a bad person, Weaver. I am a good soul. I know what I have to do. I'm sorry. This is the only way.
She's gone. Back into the dark ether.
The Forsaken is secure. Dimensional breaches